Alrighty then. Hi everybody. We're gonna get started. Oh, is it not live? Okay. Am I live? All right. So we've got a couple minutes before I will start the unboxing, but for everybody who is joining me, welcome to my live stream. I'm live streaming on YouTube and Instagram, so I'm sorry if there's multiple camera angles. I've got my trusty dog assistant right here. Come here, bud. Come here. Say hi. Oh, no, he wants to leave. That's okay. He can leave. Hello, everybody. So good to see you. It's a little bit hard for me to see the comments, but I will try and get to them when I can. Argos, come here. Come on. Don't pull the camera. All right. Or not. He doesn't like being in the camera. So today I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody for joining me. And we have some very exciting packages to unbox. I have two packages, one of which, yes, is already opened. Two packages from Spandex World. This is where I get most of my fabric for tails. And these contain the fabrics for a lot of future tails. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. So let's go ahead and get started with this awesome unboxing. I'm very excited for this. So this first package is two fabrics for some kids' tails that I'm making for family friends of ours. And here we have one of them. So these are going to be made for I think they're like 7 or 8 year olds, but I wanted to choose like really, really fun patterns. So we have two, they're the same patterns in different colors. So you can see there's a primarily pink and orange one, and there's a primarily blue and green one, and they're very pretty. And I selected them because they're going to match the Mermaid Linden monofin. So they're going to sit like that. If you can see that, this is for the girl. And she wanted she wanted rainbow, but she also liked green. So I got this fabric for her. It's a pretty flat fabric. So there's not much texture to it, but you can see there's a lot of really cool details on the scales. And this tail is going to be sewn kind of in the style of the Mermaid Linden tail. So let me show you. This is what the pattern looks like. These are all nylon spandex blends. I just think the quality is slightly better than, sorry, I'm looking at, they included a tag here. So I just think the quality is slightly better on the nylon than it is on the polyester blends. But that's just personal, and that's what blend the fabrics came in. So this is the blue and green one. And then this one, so it's a brother and sister. So I decided to get like very similar patterns, but just in different colors. And we've got this one as well. So I think that's really cool. So it's gonna match really well. It's got, see, the purple matches pretty well, and the pink is a pretty close match. I don't know, I think I like it. This is the same type of fabric, the nylon spandex blend. It would be really cool. And then the next box I have is actually for tails for me. And here, ooh, here's the contents. So I can show you what the contents of this box is. I don't know if you'll be able to read it, but that's what the contents of the box is. And again, the website that I got these from is called spandexworld.com. The link is in the description box below if you're interested. And the next fabric we have is a mesh. So this is for a winter tail that I'm designing. It's a sports mesh, so it's a stretch mesh, two-way stretch, so it only stretches horizontally, and then it stretches this way. And I have 1.5 yards of this, I believe, or 2 yards. 2 yards of this. And this is going to become a part of an illusion top. And it'll have some kind of decorative design and applique, but it'll be like a crop top type top and some other details for this one. And then next in this box, we have another piece of mesh. So this is in the color Jade. It's a little bit greener actually in person than it is on, it looks very teal on the live stream, but this is this mesh. And again, it's that two-way stretch mesh. So it stretches one way and it hardly stretches the other way. This is going to be the lining in the back for a crop top for my sea mist tail. So this is one part of it. And I think I'm also going to be making some fins out of this for that tail. And speaking of that tail, this is the primary fabric. So what's awesome is that they fold it right side in. Oh my gosh. Do you see how cool this is? So this is a Mystique spandex. So it's got little foil dots. Let me show you. Give you a closer look on that. It's got itty bitty little foil dots on it, which is super duper cool. So it's on the green background and it's got silver dots. So it looks pretty silvery here. But on the tail and from farther away, you can see that it has that like green finish to it. And it's holographic, so it's nice and shiny. And I really like these. The foil dots on the Mystic spandex, they don't really dull or fade as much on the Mystic spandex. Hi, Feral Mermaid. So that's very, very shiny, and it'll last a long time. This is what I make a lot of my tails out of. So this is this, and again, it's on a jade green background with silver hollow glitters. Very, very cool. And then this looks like, is this the matching? Yeah. So the next thing is the contrast fabric to this. So I'm making a two-toned tail. So this will be the body of the tail. This jade green and silver will be the body of the tail. And then for the fluke and for some other details, I have a white and silver. So if you look at the difference, if I hold them up, so this is the same thing. It's foil dots, and I'll show you this one up close. Hello, hello, hello. So this one has foil dots on it. It's a nylon spandex blend. Good dog. And it is just so shiny and sparkly. But if you look at this, this one's mounted on a white background, and there's a slight color difference. So even though it's the same foil dots, like this is how they'll look together. So they'll match. There we go. They'll sort of match, but this one has a lot more green in it because of the background. So that's really cool. Isn't that great? So this is, again, so this is the tail. If you guys watched my YouTube live stream a couple of days ago. Was it YouTube? Yes. On my YouTube live stream, youtube.com/themermaidseamstress, you can find it. I live streamed the design that I wanted to put on this tail. This is the fabric for that tail. So again, for this tail, I have the jade illusion mesh, and I have the Mystic spandex in silver on jade and silver Mystic spandex with silver on white. Okay. I'll just wear this as a scarf because it looks pretty. There we go. Actually. So my next tail design is going to be like a very winter tail. And if you have guys seen on my Instagram, one of my first posts, I think it's like a drawing of a mermaid, and it's very dark. She's bleeding and cut, and it's very dramatic. But I have first this red. So this is going to be red and white, like a opalescent white tail. So this is a red mesh, same as the other mesh, you know, two-way stretch. And it is going to be both a top and fins, which is very, very exciting. I'm not quite sure exactly what design I'm going to do with this yet, but I'm thinking like gill slits and gashes and things like that. So it's kind of a darker, kind of adult themed tail, and by that I mean like it's a very dark subject matter, but like I was really inspired to do it after I saw again my drawing, and oh my gosh, it's gonna be really hard for you guys to see this, but this is a like reptile scale print on white. This is the same nylon spandex blend, and it's got I would call them holographic, but they're also, oh shoot, what's the word? Like dragonfly wings. It'll come to me, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's so subtle. I might need to turn down my light a little bit so that you can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there's what the texture looks like. And then iridescent. It's a little bit iridescent. There we go. Hold on. I'm going to try and adjust my light so that you can see this. You really can't see the amount of sparkle that's in this, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So I have enough for a full tail. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Hold on, let me see if there we go. You can see there's like an iridescent shine to it. And then there's a bunch of different like scale texturing on it. There you can see it. All right. Sort of. Anyway, I thought the scales would be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. So this is going to be a really cool tail, and I'm really excited for that one. So yeah, that's all the fabric that I got. I'm really excited. Oh no, yeah, you totally made it. Made it to the live stream. Awesome job, everyone. So I'll go through again what I got for the different tails. So for the sea mist tail, I have this beautiful illusion mesh in jade and these two fantastic holographic fabrics in white and silver and in silver on jade. That's the back of it. And so this will be a two-toned tail, which I'm really excited about. And then I have the, let's call it the Arctic mermaid tail. I don't know what it is going to be exactly yet, but it's this, I already forgot the word, guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's a scale print, and it's holographic, shimmery, fabric, which is going to be really, really pretty, with this red color, as well as with some white mesh. And then for project tails, I'm going to be trying a different style of tail than I've done previously. For these kids' tails, where I've got these kind of brother-sister matching fabrics, which I think are absolutely gorgeous. So if you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm going to hang out here for about probably another 10 or so minutes. I know this is a short live stream, but I I mean, this is what I have. The quality of this fabric is actually really good. It's from spandexworld.com. And it resists pilling really well. I don't know about this fabric in particular, but I know that the mesh and the Mystique spandexes definitely do. They're really hardy. They last a long time, and they are super durable. I've had tails with them that last for years. It's actually a relatively thick, like it's a really good quality spandex actually. So these ones they just have a little bit of stretch in them, but it's enough stretch where they're not really see-through. I mean, they are a little bit see-through if you wear like dark colors with a white, but they're not super see-through. And especially because of the foil dots, they make really good, like really good colors. They have a really good movement in the water. So the colors change as they move. You can see it on the larger sheet, how the colors shift really, really well as you move it. So it creates a really beautiful, beautiful look underwater. And they're really easy to sew, I find. They're not as slippery as some of the other fabrics that I've used. So yeah, let me look and see some of your comments. Yeah, silvery, right? Like the sea. That's exactly right. Yeah, they're super fishy looking, and I absolutely love them. Sorry, like my computer's all the way over there, so I have to go and look. I'm live streaming both on Instagram and YouTube, so I will hang out for a little bit more. I think on my Instagram. So if you are still watching this, go ahead and check out my Instagram story. If you're seeing this in the future on my YouTube channel, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy. Click the subscribe button down below and give me a thumbs up so that you don't miss the making of the tails that these fabrics are for. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I am the Mermaid Seamstress on Instagram, and I am so excited to have live stream. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Mwah!